Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 5, Episode 11 called Falling Out. In this case, this whole season is falling out. This whole season, everybody on this dang show, I don't know what's going on. So we started off with Suki. So she has a coochie conscious event. This is stemming from the issue that's going on with homeboy YK Osiris, that whole situation when he forcibly forced his lips upon Suki Hana's lips, okay? So, you know, she wasn't really feeling that. She didn't give him consent to do that. It became this whole big thing. Everybody was talking about it. The Shade Room was posting stuff about both of them left and right and whatnot. So, okay. So now she's having this event. Everybody's in BDSM attire. And she's pretty much explaining, listen, it don't matter how we dress or how we act. If we're not giving you the consent to do anything to us, you shouldn't be able to do anything to us. So yes, I agree. I think a lot of people agree. Okay, cool. So, you know, all the ladies show up. With the exception of Von Shay, because she was invited. So, you know, they're talking, discussing different things in regards to experimenting in the bedroom with their significant others. Bobby shows up. You know, he chit-chats, you know, his booty cheeks out. You know, everybody pretty much got everything out, okay? You don't see no booty holes, no vaginas, and no nipples, but you see literally everything else. Okay, cool, whatever. It's a BDSM party, okay? Coochie conscious. Wear whatever you want, but, you know, ain't nobody gonna be stepping incorrectly. Okay, listen, I'm with it. I'm with it, you know. You know, whatever, would I go to an event like this? Probably not, but I would want to. To be honest, I would want to, but I probably wouldn't. You know, I have a reputation. I don't have no reputation, but you know, to protect. You know, I don't have no reputation, guys. I just be talking sometimes, a lot of times. But okay, whatever. So after that, Zoe Brinks. She's there, obviously, and she and Suki, you know, as you know, have a song together. So they're talking about making a music video. So she's discussing with Suki, you know, how she wants a music video to be. Suki's down with it. She's here for it. She's like, yes, that sounds dope. Let's do it. So Zoe's just like, all right, you know, as long as you stay on your end of the bargain, stay true to what you say you're going to do, you're going to show up, we're going to do this video shoot, we're going to do what we got to do, and that's going to be that. So Suki says she's going to do it. They're going to do it. Okay, cool. So Shay shows up, and Amara's feeling some type of way because she feels like Shay's taking Von Shay's side. Obviously, you know, Amara and Von Shay, they're not the coolest right now because they got a little riffraff going on because Von Shay feels like Amara wasn't there for her. You already know how this is episode 11, okay? This ain't nothing new. So Shay was like, okay, you got an attitude with me. Let's go to the side. Let's talk real quick. So they go to the side. They talk. Obviously, it kind of goes into an arguing match, more so on Amara's side versus Shay's side. And Shay's just kind of like, why you keep calling her my best friend? Yeah, I'm cool with her, but I'm cool with you too. So Pinky comes over, Princess, okay? She comes over to be like, hey, you guys are friends. Let's not do this right now, okay? Y'all still love each other at the end of the day. And even Shay was like, yeah, I'm trying to invite you to my event that I got going on. So Amara eventually does say that she's going to show up, but she's like, even though I know your best friend going to be there. And Shay's like, why you keep throwing these shots? Listen, Shay, don't pay no mind to it. Amara just in her feelings. She in her feelings about everything. Not saying you can't be in your feelings, but this is Amara we talking about. Amara's a very dramatic person, extremely dramatic person. So at the end of the day, we shouldn't really be giving her too much energy with all the attitude she be trying to bring us. She really just doing this to get noticed, to make sure, you know, she has a storyline, to make sure she can continue coming on this show, even though she could be doing way better than being on this show. But, you know, she want to be here, okay? She want to be here. Maybe it's easier work for her than, you know, producing actually music that people would actually want to listen to because, you know, I don't know why she wants to, you know, I mean, maybe the check is good. You know, I don't know how much people be getting paid on Love and Hip Hop and stuff, but, you know, maybe, you know, she's like, you know, this is easier work than producing music and stuff. So I'm going to just come on this show, act a fool. So, you know, Amara's coming on the show to act a fool. So then after that, we move on to Von Shay. She's at the house by herself with her daughter. Richard Gumpley, who knows where the hell he at, okay? She said he might be at the club getting drunk or whatever. And if he is getting drunk, you better not be coming home. Listen, girl, I feel you. That's the same thing I'll be saying. Listen, if you, look, you want to get drunk, that's fine. Go ahead. I don't care. But what I do care, I'm not going to be babysitting nobody, okay? The only people I would babysit is actual babies and children, okay? But if you're a grown adult and you getting drunk, no. I already had too many experiences, bad experiences with that. I personally, I cannot, I don't have the patience or tolerance for that. And I ain't clean nobody's throw up other than a baby or a child. So, or my own, but I don't throw up like that. So, I feel her on that. He better stay wherever he at. He don't come home. Cool. So she sees photos on social media of this, coochie conscious event that Suki had. Obviously, everybody's there. They take a group photo, and she feeling some type of way because she wasn't invited. But Vanshay, are you even really cool with Suki like that to get invited? And the last time y'all you seen her, she left. She's like, I ain't hanging out with y'all no more. Okay, don't invite me to nothing no more. So the last time you saw Suki, the last time Suki saw you started drama. So Suki don't want that at her event, and she don't know you. You're not gonna be invited. So too bad. Too bad. So sad. If you feel some type of way, make your own event. Don't invite Suki. Anyway, so her main reason of being upset not being invited to the party, to go to the party, is because she wanted to expose Amara, and because she wasn't able to do that, she's a little upset. And I'm just like, so you wanted to go to the event to cause drama? Listen, I know a lot of people who review this show been talking about Vanshay's age, and I was trying to hold hope that it wasn't because of her age that she was acting like this, because some grown woman would be acting like this too. But in this case, it's like, Vanshay, I can't like make an excuse for you in this, because for me, I'm like, this sounds stupid. You want to go to somebody else's event to put someone, to throw them under, expose them, really? I mean, she ends up doing just that. And we'll talk about that when that scene comes up. But I'm just like, Vanshay, why? That it's like the wrong place, wrong time to do any of that stuff. So, anywho, after that, she kind of lets us know why in regards to exposing Amara, because someone posted on her social media that her daughter should have not been on this earth. Okay? And supposedly Amara laughed at that comment. So yes, I can understand you being extremely highly upset with homegirl Amara for laughing at that comment. But at the same time, to go to someone else's event to create drama, to expose the person that's like, it's not even their event, to me is stupid. But we're going to move on to Florence and Claudia. They're sitting down to talk about, how that whole situation went with telling her mom that, she's with Claudia. And they even talk about Gael a little bit. But speaking of Gael, she does come. And to, with the invite from Flo, to pretty much Flo telling them, listen, I know y'all not friends. I know y'all not cool with each other. But listen, at the end of the day, we're all going to be around each other. So let's just let bygones be bygones. Or however you say, you know what I'm trying to say. And let's just coexist, okay? So I guess they don't disagree, but they don't agree at the same time either. And then they get into talking about Trina and that whole festival, Sunfest, and how it kind of was a disaster, Trina not showing up or whatnot. So then Gael goes off saying, Trina robbed her sister of the show, and, she didn't give the money or nothing. So Flo says she wants to go talk to Trina. Claudia likes the energy that Gael's bringing and said, you better be bringing the same energy when we go talk to Trina. So Flo's kind of just like, I'm not trying to create no drama. I just want to talk to her, see what's going on. But, we know how Gael is, and Claudia, even though she tried to seem like she's nice, calm, cool, collected, we know she's a feisty one too. So we already know it's going to be about, especially from the previous, we already know it's going to be BS when we get to that scene. So then moving on from that, we see Amara and Safari, they go dancing. And I'm just like, oh, okay, we cool again. We, y'all had makeup sex or whatever. So, okay, that's exactly what it is. Because that's when Amara lets us know that they made up. So they sit down to talk. And I guess, Amara was telling him about the event that she went to Suki, and she was dressed all sexy and stuff, and she posted it on social media. But I guess since Safari's taking some social media break, he didn't get to see none of the pictures or whatnot. I'm just like, when did you guys get cool back again together? Because me personally, if I'm talking with someone and I'm going to an event, I'm dressing all nice and sexy and stuff, I would send them the picture. So Amara, you didn't want to send Safari the picture? No. Anyway, whatever. That's their business, not mine. So They eventually then go to talking about Shay and Von Shay. Safari says he's gonna go to Shay's event. He's not really, it's girl drama. He don't really care about it. But he is gonna go to Shay's event because obviously he's cool with Shay, cool with Fable, Fabian, whatever. And Amara then decides she's not gonna go because she knows Von Shay's gonna be there. She's not with the drama. She's not about the drama, so she don't want to deal with any of that. So okay, cool, whatever. I think it's for the best of everyone for you not to have gone, Amara. So good for you. Then we get to Zoe Brinks. She is filming her music video with Suki. And Suki is running late per her words. Super Cindy is there to support because Zoe did invite her to come to the video shoot. And after she filmed her part, she does sit down with Zoe, and Cindy does sit down to talk. And Cindy lets her know, listen, because Zoe was just like, I'm surprised she's not here. I don't know where she's at. Cindy was like, look, she's not even in the state. Okay, here's some videos. She's in Atlanta with, Saucy Santana. I forgot the other chick, Sexy Red. So she having a good, sweet old time over there, rubbing her cooch all over the place. And Zoe was like, she could have been rubbing her cooch all up over the place over here. Well, she's not, Zoe. Okay, she's not. Now, I don't know how reliable or credible Suki is in regards to, making appointments. Because I think Zoe was the one who was saying, if I was this person or that person, she would make sure to show up. But because it's me, she's not thinking to show up, even though she said she was going to show up. Maybe that's the case. Zoe, I don't feel like you be lying when you say stuff. Because you're right. If it was Nicki Minaj, you dang sure she going to make sure she show up. So, yes, it may be because it's you that she feels like, oh, I was going to show up, but, I'd rather have fun with Saucy and all that stuff over here. I don't know how Suki's mind runs or works or, her thought process on it. But I'm sure she's going to have a reasoning or excuse of why she didn't show up. So I feel like you guys going to get past this. But at the same time, Zoe, I will advise you. Don't let people walk over you, okay? But at the same time, you don't have to go off and do the most. At the same time, sometimes you just gotta be like, all right, I clocked that. That's how you're gonna be acting. That so okay, we can still be cool, but now I know, any project I got going on, I'll make sure you're probably not included. You don't gotta be extra with it, but at the same time, it's like, moving in silence type of thing. But just know, like, okay, when I make it, then I'm not gonna forget this. Okay, I forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget. So, I mean, that's what I think I would do. But I don't know. I'm not in this situation. But anyway, so pretty much long story short, Cindy invites Zoe Brinks to be a part of this female project thing again. Because, Trina did say she was going to talk to Cindy. So that's probably the only reason why Cindy inviting her back on the thing. Because if Trina said, no, I still don't want her on the project, Cindy probably still going to tell her she don't want her on the project. But, we're going to make it seem like, she thought about it and, she going to get her back on the project. No. It's because Trina said, okay, she came and apologized. So, she recognized, you can't be talking to me or my family any type of way. So, yeah, Cindy, you could put her back on the project. That's the only reason why she back on the project. I'm not saying, listen. No, that's exactly what I'm going to say. Because, listen, Trina can say whatever she wants. Talking about Cindy's the one who, I already told y'all last week or the week before, whatever the case was. No. Cindy came to you. You say you didn't F for her because what she said about Joy. Then Cindy took her off the project. Now when she came to apologize to you, you say you're going to talk to Cindy. And all of a sudden Cindy said, okay, you're going to be back on the project. Okay. Moving on. So she's always happy about that and, excited for that. But she is annoyed at the fact that, Suki played her pretty much because, she spent money for the photo shoot and for the makeup artist, all that stuff. And Suki pretty much is a no-show. No call, no show, just like Trina. Speaking of Trina, okay, we get to Magic Mondays. I guess it's the 1-year anniversary for Magic Mondays. Her, Joy, Bobby just having a good time, watching the performers dancing and stuff, saying cute and whatever. And then Flo, Claudia, and Gael, they pull up so they could confront Trina. Why they want to confront Trina at the club, I don't know. But they come to confront Trina and, Flo sits next to Trina to try to talk all nice and soft like she usually do to see what was going on with that event. Trina's trying to explain what happened with that event. Claudia inserts her little comments. Trina wasn't really feeling that because she's like, first off, because, and I think it's a positional thing too because Trina's sitting down, okay? Flo's sitting down next to her trying to talk. Now you got someone like Claudia with her persona, she don't really come with a nice calm demeanor. She comes her persona is very bold and confrontational. Okay, so the fact that she's standing there next to Trina, like kind of standing over her or whatnot, I feel like Trina was like, I don't know what you're trying to do right now, especially with Gaia over there. So I feel like Trina, in her mind, I ain't trying to make no excuses for Trina, okay? Because Trina can be problematic too, okay? But I could kind of see what's going on here. You got somebody over here trying to be calm, but you got someone who's, very confrontational energy right here, and then you got someone like maybe 3 feet away from me, kind of staring at me, giving me daggers and stuff. So, Trina kind of felt like, okay, I don't know if y'all trying to bum rush me like the Hollywood twins, but Trina got attitude, and with that all going around her, she probably just like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but listen, y'all not going to come to me any type of way. So the fact that Claudia was making a little interjection, some ad-libs to whatever Flo was trying to say, Trina was like, no, that's not the case, that's not what happened. And she even made mention like, oh, you could have called her or whatever. And then Trina was like, no, she don't have my number. She don't have my number. What happened was y'all people dropped the ball. Okay, she don't have my number. She go through third party. And I'm just like, oh, okay, Trina, listen. I'm not going to say I thought everybody had everybody's number here, but at the same time, it's like, I would have assumed like y'all would have had some type of, conversation, through text or something. But okay, maybe she don't. You got to go through third party in order to talk to Trina, unless you're really cool with Trina like that. So, it turns into a mess because then Gael interjects, and then that's when the only thing I kind of was just like, I was for the most part understanding kind of how Trina was feeling kind of ambushed by Gael and Claudia. But what I didn't really agree with was her going on the mic to like cuss them out and to talk about Gael. Like, not granted, ain't nobody trying to defend Gael, okay? Gael did too much stuff, okay? Ain't nobody trying to defend Gael. But when she went on the mic to let her know, like, you don't even like your sister, you the one who was sleeping with her man and stuff, and then you hear everybody in the background be like, oh. In that moment, I'm like, Trina, what are we doing here? Like, what are you trying to accomplish with this? Because to me, I'm just like, I wouldn't have done that, like going on a mic for that. Like, if you would have just yelled that out loud, okay, whatever. It's free game because Gael is Gael. But you purposely went on the mic to say all this, and I'm just like, you could have kept that, Trina. You didn't have to do all that, but you felt like it was coming for you, so you wanted to do the most, and you kind of did the most, Trina. But whatever. I didn't expect that coming from you, but okay, I would expect that more coming from Bobby. But Bobby, I felt like he was just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. But at the end of the day, Bobby and Joy going to defend their cousin. Okay, understandably so. And obviously, Gael and Claudia going to defend their family, and girlfriend, whatever. So, like I said, it goes a little chaotic. Security eventually kicks them out, obviously, and that's that for that scene. Then we get to Shay's Healthy Hand event. I think it's Healthy Hand. I think that's what it's called. And everybody shows up except for Amara. So Von Shay's talking to Safari. Safari's like, okay, I'm going to go talk to MJ because he's not trying to be a part of no drama between Amara and Von Shay. And he talks with MJ. They kind of discuss Amara and, how Amara can be like wishy-washy in regards to, one day everything's cool, the next day it's drama. So I guess they bond over that. Then we get to Mama D. She shows up. So Safari's going, everybody's mingling. Safari goes to talk to Shay and Fable, and, Fable, Fabo, Fabian, whatever. I guess come to find out Amara's not going to be there. Safari mentioned that. So Shay then goes to tell Von Shay, okay, Amara's not going to be here. Von Shay says, oh, she not here? That's okay. I'm still going to come on this stage and expose her. So she goes on the stage. Mind you, while she's doing her thing to expose Amara, Shay's just like, I don't know if I should go and take the mic and stop her from doing this. Let me tuck this away real quick so I can see clearly. Shay, you don't have to mention that. We knew you was going to go take the mic. Why? Because this is Love and Hip Hop. Because any event has to have a type of drama. So even though if you might have felt like doing that because it's your event, we knew you wasn't going to do it because the producers probably told you not to do it. Okay. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all talking about y'all don't want no drama. This is Love and Hip Hop. I don't know how many seasons of Love and Hip Hop there has been. how many episodes of Love and Hip Hop there has been across the board of Love and Hip Hop, period. So let's not pretend like we don't know what the events come with. Events come with the drama, okay? We watch it for the stupid drama and to talk crap about this. So Shay, please stop trying to act like, oh, I don't know if I need to go take the mic from her or whatever, because you just stood there, okay, with your little fan trying to fan down your face, okay? So Shay, please, don't even try to pretend like you don't know what it is. The thing came back. I don't know how to get this off. Don't act like you don't know what this is, Shay, okay? So Von Shay first starts off saying, Shay been there for me, when I really needed her and all this stuff, but I can't say the same thing for other people, because then you got people like Amara who, just be outright disrespecting you and stuff. She don't say this word for her, I'm just paraphrasing, okay? So then she's like, but, come to find out she faker than I thought. Cause here I got the receipts. Y'all love receipts, right? Safari, come on stage. Now Safari keeps trying to tell us that, he not trying to be in the middle or part of nothing, but yet you go on stage anyway. So he goes on stage. She tells him, read this message, read it out loud for everybody to hear. So first he reads it in his head. And then when he reads it, he's just like, how they dramatic they be, right? So it goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. Safari reads it out loud, pretty much like I explained earlier. Someone mentioned that Von Shay's child should not be here on this earth. And Amara laughed at it. So everybody's shocked. Everybody's like, I'm like, how dramatic can this show get? Oh, it gets worse. It's going to get more dramatic. So everybody's speechless. Safari's speechless. Safari leaves and MJ goes to check on him, and they kind of talk about like they don't believe Amara would do such a thing, but it's like the proof is in the pudding. Shay comes out to check on them and tries to express she knows Amara's not an evil person, but it's like how can you explain this? MJ says, oh, it's ultimate disrespect. So Safari's like, he's not trying to do this, he's not trying to be the middle, none of this. He leaves. So then that's when Mama D, we see her going to Fable to apologize to him for saying that she wishes that Shay's daughter was her actual biological grandchild. And, Fable Fabian, he's like, she could have kept the apology and she still can't see the grandbaby. Y'all could say all this, but it's just like, Shay invited her. Her daughter is at the event. Mama D is seeing the daughter. Even later on, Mama D sitting down, there's someone next to Mama D holding the daughter. So I don't understand what is this. Oh, you still can't see her, but the daughter is at the event. She's seeing her. And I'm sure she held her too at this event at some point in time at this event. So Fable Fabian, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what's going on with him. He just got a lot of too much attitude. I don't get it. His dick must be amazing, because that's the only excuse that I can think of why he's even here. So after he done said that, here goes Mama D being dramatic and saying, oh, she can't feel her head. She feels lightheaded or whatever. She ends up fainting. Fable Fabian acting like he was going to try to catch her. But I'm like, you made no attempt. Like, you try to, but you didn't do nothing. If you really wanted to catch her, Fable Fabian, you would have caught her before she fell to the floor. But we know this is Love and Hip Hop. We know that this was going to happen for dramatic effect. So she ends up falling to the ground for dramatic effect. And it goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And she's still on the floor. Okay, everybody is like looking shocked, but no one really rushes to her because everybody knows fake. Except for Shay. She kind of trots a little over to her to be like, what's going on? But she's like, Mama D just being dramatic. Mama D's still trying to, keep on the facade like, she need to go to the doctor or whatever. Mama D, please, you've done too many antics. We are tired. Like, I guess people found it funny in the beginning. I never found it funny. At this point, I'm just like, I really don't understand, Mama D. Like, can we stop? Can we stop? You can still be dramatic, but can we make it more realistic? Because you fall into the flow. No, this not. With this outfit on too, girl, please. No. So, anywho, after that whole debacle with Mama D, MJ, the mom, Shay, and Fable Fabian, and the granddaughter go out, because Shay and Fable is about to leave. And that's when the mom tries to go to talk to Fable, Fabo, Fabian to kind of just like, let's put the drama behind us. Your family, you're coming into our family. I want to welcome you into the family. I'm welcoming you into the family. Like, let's just move forward. He, on the other hand, because he's such a freaking dick. Okay, I wanted to cuss, but he's such a dick. So he goes on to proceed to say, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. I'm like, don't you use the line I love to use? Because you're not using it in the right way. What is she saying that she's not saying in the right way? I guess the way she said she was welcoming him into the family, she should have said, I want to welcome you into the family. He's like, oh, no, Shay's a part of me and my family. So, you're coming into our family. So you just want to argue with people just to argue with people. You just want to have riffraff with people just to have riffraff with people. Because what's the point? Like, what do you gain from this by having everybody hate you? Like, what is this about? What's your attitude about, bro? Because at this point, you're not making a lick of sense of your animosity towards people who are trying to be nice to you, even though they know you ain't SHIT. So, I think after that point, the mom was just over it. MJ was like, okay, we're just going to leave right here, and we're just, we're going to be done. But surprisingly, because, Shay been defending her man left and right, Shay finally said, all right, Mom, you could go ahead, you could tag me in because, she's just trying to make amends and he's just being a jerk about it. So that's when Shay finally is just like, bro, like, what is you doing? Why are you having all this attitude? And she's just trying to, so then they ended up going back and forth, literally getting in the car, cussing, well, I don't know if they cussing, I don't remember. I don't think they were cussing each other out, but they was definitely going back and forth, raising their voice. And I'm like, oh, poor baby in the backseat, because she got to deal with, these are both her parents, and they both seem like very high heads. So they probably must have amazing sex, but it's just like, poor baby. MJ and the mama should have just took her for the night because Shay and Fable, well, then again, the baby probably used to this at this point, but, still, they just going back and forth. I don't know what the heck he said, but he said something like, I feel like in regards to a threat by the end of the episode, Shay going off, he going off, the episode ends, and I'm just like, toxicity at its finest. There's nothing else to say in regards to that. That's it. That's the end of the episode. There's going to be more drama next week. This is Love and Hip Hop. What else do we expect? Nothing. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, come back next week. There's going to be more drama, stupid stuff going on that I'm going to make jokey jokes about. So come back next week. Hopefully you'll laugh then. Subscribe then too. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.